Hey there, it's Jenny, and I thought I would share with you today how I am planning this week in my Hobonichi Cousin. I don't do too many of these Hobonichi Cousin videos because they're not really all that interesting or exciting because this is my main planner, like where I write all of the things. So there's not a ton of decoration or anything like that. They're really very, very functional with a little bit of fun added elements. This week, however, I got some new Harry Potter stickers that I was really excited about. So I thought I would make a video to show you how I am planning. So I am in the process of trying a few new designs for, not designs, but placement where I'm putting my washi tape on the daily pages. This is so that the bulk doesn't all only gather at the bottom and the top of the layout. And also just to kind of change things up, like shake up the design a little bit. I like having the appointments and the activities over on the left-hand side, and I like having the to-dos on the right-hand side. So that isn't changing at this time, but so I thought that maybe changing up the decorative parts just a tiny bit would make it more interesting. So I'm using all of these different Harry Potter washi tapes, and I am just placing them at the different spots throughout the pages. And these are really fun sets. I love them so much. Like some of them are like the Daily Profit pages, and some of them are like the Marauders map. And it's just really lots of fun. And I enjoyed, like, it really made me happy when I was using them, like, because I thought I was so inspired by the art. And I thought it was really, really cute. So I'm just keeping it simple though, and not going too crazy though, despite the fact that I really want to go crazy with the washi tape because it's so fabulous. I intend to also put back some of the more traditional spacing in conjunction with some of this more crazy spacing, or, abnormal for me spacing. I just wanted to try a couple weeks of this and then add it back. So you can see I'm just staggering different washi tapes throughout. I am mostly pairing them together in the same way. Again, mostly, not entirely, but I thought that it would be fun to just alternate which ones I'm using on which papers because I really enjoy the washi. And also, if you're anything like me, we have a ton of it in our stash, right? So I might as well use it, and I might as well get some joy out of using it. So I've got the washi tape finished. So now I'm going to go back, and I'm just going to draw a single line this week in between in this particular book, it looks like an hourly section and the rest of the layout. However, I don't use it in an hourly way. I just write the different activities and stuff on the left-hand side. So my son did get his driver's license last week, and this is my youngest son. So it's kind of crazy because now driving him places is not, yeah, it's just not quite the same. So I'm trying to figure out how I will do some of these things, how I will use them, how that will change up my planner, since I don't have to, every single thing that he does isn't me doing the driving. All right, so this is the new sticker book I got. I'll link it up below in case you like the look of it. I absolutely love it. I think it's really fun. And I also like being able to have all of these Harry Potter stickers in one book. Like, I will say that's definitely one of the selling points for all of the Happy Planner value sticker books is that they're all just collected in one book. And I think that that really makes it very appealing. So I'm going to work on having decor for each page. So for example, like on this first page, we're just doing some Patronuses. And then the next page will be something a little bit different, and so on and so forth, just because I wanted to really get the full scope of this whole book. Now, this is Saturday and Sunday, or Sunday and Monday, or something like that. One of these days is at least the weekend. And so, because of that, I have the ability to not need as much of the space. So, Sunday was the Patronus day. So, I was able to put two larger stickers. Then on Monday, I had the larger sticker, but then one tiny little sticker. Just because during the weekdays, I do usually include more because I have work things as well. So now here on this page, I'm using the Honeydukes stickers, and I'm not sure at first glance, I don't think this is all going to look particularly attractive. If we're being honest, that Honeydukes page, I'm not sure I love it. However, I think that like when the whole week comes together, it'll be really fun and inspiring, and I will enjoy it once I add all of the different extras and to-do lists and things like that. So there's just so many fun things in this book too. So like, we already talked about the Patronuses and the daily profit pages, and then we also have like these stickers that just straight up look like Hogwarts. Then we have like Mischief Managed. I mean, just so many things. So if you're into Harry Potter, you will absolutely 100% get what I mean by this. But I wanted to, so I have that large proclamation, and then at the top I just placed one of those tiny stickers. And I will pull the book down. I'm sorry, it's up so far. I didn't even realize that when I was filming. All right, so you can see like the tiny little stickers on some pages and then some larger stickers on others. And okay, so we've got the decor down now, and I'm going to go back and add the plans, the appointments, things like that, and I'll do that on the upper left side. I do want to use some of the smaller stickers as my bullet point stickers, and this week I am not going to include any mild liners, which is just really out of character for me. However, I just wanted to try to change it up. And I think this will probably impact going forward, maybe a little bit more of what I do with my son's plans or my son's activities versus the things that I do, or appointments for myself, that kind of thing. I think that this will probably play into that. Again, I'm not really sure. I mean, if we're being honest, I haven't really given it a ton of thought. I like to sort of try different things out to see what feels most natural and what I like in the end a little bit more. A teeny tiny little chocolate frog right there as that bullet point. So cute. So each of these days, for example, I know my son will have practice. I just don't know what the time will be. So I'm leaving the section open for where I can add the time. I just want to make sure that I leave space for it. As you can see in this sticker book, there is a wide variety of sizes of stickers. So there's tons of larger stickers, and then there's equally as many, if not more, itty bitty stickers. So it really works wonderfully for this way that I have been planning recently. So yes, you can see there on the 8th, I did add like a tiny little flag or whatever, but most of the time it doesn't seem to be actually what I do. So I'm quite pleased with the variety in this sticker book, if you're being honest, because for my current way of planning, this works really, really well. There are medium-sized stickers, there's huge stickers, there's just so much available, and I'm really very, very happy with that. All right, so we've got the appointments, we've got the activities, we've got, like my son's practices and all those things written down. Now I'll go back and at the top also add in like sort of the important things, the things I don't want to forget, the things that are due, that kind of thing, because that's how I usually try to keep track of those things, is having them at the top so that they are in the forefront of my mind. All right, so now I'm going to use this new Everyday Explorer stamp set, which I'm absolutely in love with. I love it so much. It's like the perfect planner stamp set. it has some larger decorative elements, and then it has icons, and then it has just real basics. So I'm using VersaMagic these days in my Hobonichi Cousin. I know it's been a favorite for a long time. It's a chalk ink, and I wanted to try it out, give it a good solid college try in this planner with this paper. And my swatching so far, it's fantastic. It does not bleed, and it really doesn't heavily shadow either. The real problem is that it takes forever to dry. So I have kept out my heat tool, which you can use for like heat embossing and other things, and it dries these inks super fast. So just having it right at hand to be able to dry those off. I mean, again, it takes a second to, get it the proper amount of heat to get it to dry, but that allows me to use these stamps in this planner, or use these inks in this planner, which I really love stamping and I really want to stamp in my planner. And I have really just been on the struggle bus, not having a wide variety of ink colors to choose from.